Okay, stand with your feet comfortably underneath your shoulders, and then put your hands on your lower abdomen and do some deep belly breathing. Breathe in, and let your breath go all the way down into your belly. Let that expand. And then when you exhale, allow your belly to come back in towards your spine. Let your mind sink down into your belly. So with your attention on your breath, all the way down in your lower abdomen, your hands, which have a lot of energy in them, facing in on your belly, that increases the energy flowing down here in your center. Take a few more easy breaths. You could think of this kind of breathing as yin kind of breathing. And now we'll do some yang, more powerful kind of breathing. We're going to do a lot of contrasts today in this class. So for this, we'll do fire breath. So you breathe in through your nose and then breathe out powerfully through your mouth, and you pull your belly in. That same movement of the belly out when you breathe in, and then exhale, pull that belly in towards your spine. Let's do a few of those and really get ourselves stimulated with some extra energy. Focus on your belly. One more. And now take some slow, deep breaths down into your dantian, your lower dantian. We're creating balance between the highly stimulated breath that we were using for the fire breath and this calm centering breath. Now, that breath is called fanning the fire. And so we'll do it again. And maybe you can use a different position. I'll show you a couple of different ones. You can just bend over and put your hands on your thighs and imagine there's a fire right here in front of you. And you're fanning the fire out there and also the fire in here, right? So you can be here, or if you want to get down a little bit lower, you can put your elbows on your thighs and then put your hands here so you really are warming your hands on the fire. So you're pulling in energy through your hands as well. So let's do that. Or you can just stand up if you want to. One more, blow it all the way out. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Feel the energy swirling through your body, clearing out any blockages. And then this time, let's have pulling down heaven. Exhale as you bring your hands down. And then this time, just put your hands on your lower abdomen and take a few very calm breaths down into your belly. This is the yin part of this exercise. Feel yourself being grounded and centered. down here in your lower abdomen. And then slowly let your arms come down, and let's have knocking on the door of life. So you want to twist from your hips, maybe from your waist. Allow your hands and your arms to tap along the front and the back, around your waist, maybe up a little bit into the rib cage. Just stimulate all of your organs here. Relax your shoulders down your back. And then start to tap one hand on your low back, one hand underneath your collarbone. You want to, you can exhale through your mouth. Release some deep tension. And now start coming up on your shoulder, on the top of your shoulder. Open up the energy flow and the blood flow to the shoulders. Ooh. That trapezius muscle up on the top of your shoulders can get so tight. So let's remind it to relax, let go a little bit. And then start to work your way back down. And then all the way back down around your waist. Take another breath here. And then when you exhale, start to turn that into water waves. Feel your hands swirling through the air in front of you and behind you. And notice you're right in the middle. That represents the present moment. So sink yourself into the present moment. You can slow it down. When we were knocking on the door of life, that was the yang or active part. And this is a lot more smooth, a lot more gentle, a lot more yin, another contrast. Let go of all the thinking just for a little while we can focus on Qigong, on working with our energy, developing our energy sensations. And then slowly let that wind down. Take a moment to feel your body. Maybe you can start to feel your arms and legs waking up, the energy starting to flow. Now let's do some spinal cord breathing. That's this one where we breathe in, pull your elbows back, maybe arch back a little bit, and then exhale and round your back, round your upper back, round your lower back. Keep doing that, just slowly open and close your arms. Work your spinal cord and all of the bones, all the joints going through your spine, between each vertebra. Breathe in deeply and then exhale. You can exhale through your mouth if you want. And now start to turn. So turn to your right. Open your arms, really stimulate your spine. Infuse your spine with youthful vitality. Inhale as you twist, bring your arms back, exhale to the center. Once more to each side. And then bring your arms down. Now we'll do a few exercises from the animal frolic. So let's do monkey washes the fruit. And this is about a different kind of balance, about lifting up on our toes and balancing. But first, you just shake your hands like the monkey is washing off the fruit. And as you exhale, let go of all the tension, all the worries, all the anxieties. Just let that go, let it wash away, and then stop. And then you bring your hands to face each other, and the fingers and thumbs are touching like this. Okay. And then you pull that up the center line. And then you lift up on your toes and balance. It's this kind of balance. You can go up, stay for a sec. And then on an exhale, bring your hands down. And then washing more fruit, washing off a little bit more tension. Let go of all the pressure, maybe that's associated with the holidays coming up. Get yourself ready to relax into it. And then same thing, put your fingers and thumbs together and inhale as you come up. And exhale on the way down. And then washing more fruit. Letting go of more heavy energy, maybe some energy that somebody else has left behind on you. Get rid of it. Now this time we'll add an additional challenge. So when you rise up on your toes, you will turn your head over to the left and back to the center and then come down. So let's try that. Breathe in. And then while you're up there, try and turn your head, go very slowly, try and stay there. Come back to the center and exhale, come down and washing fruit. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your hands shaking off that heavy energy. And then this time we'll turn the head the other way. Inhale and come up. You don't have to go way up high, but just get your heels up a little bit and then turn to the side and come back to the center and then come down. And one more time. Final challenge. This time we'll go up and then you turn your head to one side, back to the center, and the other side and back to the center. It's very challenging. Your head's pretty heavy. And breathe in. And turn your head one way. Whoa, I'm about to lose it. And back to the center and the other way. And come down. And now take a moment to feel your body. Congratulate yourself. Well done. Okay, now, so that was the monkey. It's kind of a heart exercise. The monkey's associated with the fire element. Now let's do the deer running, just deer running. I was going to say through the field, but it would be through the field. So step forward with your right foot and back a little bit with your left. You can have that foot, the back foot turned out, and the movement is here like this. And then your arms are out this way and you make deer hoofs. See that? Just a lightly a loose fist like this. So your thumbs are holding here and both hands doing the same thing. So here we are like this. So here's the movement. And then this is an arm exercise. So here we go. Arm goes back, arm goes front. So you can do big arms or you can do small arms. You could be the little fawn, the baby deer running, or you could be the big adult. Nice and slow. Now, if you have big arms, let's gradually make them smaller. Just gradually make them smaller. Nice and slow. Just breathe through this. Until it's more like elbow circles here. And then start to let your arm get long again. Now, if that doesn't feel good for you, then just keep your arms with the elbows bent. That's perfectly good. The deer and the deer exercises are associated with the element of water, the kidney energy. And then last one, and slowly come back to the center. Take a moment to feel your body. And then let's do the other side. So establish the legs. You just shift your weight forward and back, and then add the arms. And you can start big, you can start small. Always adjust things so that it really feels good for you. You know, afterwards, you're going to feel energized and yet relaxed. And then if you have the big arms going, go ahead and gradually start to make it smaller. Keep breathing. Just breathe through the movement. And then start to make the movement a little bit bigger. Let it grow. And then 2 more times. And then bring your feet back to the center. Take a moment to check in, feel your body, feel your shoulders. Feel your shoulders very loose, open, starting to get nice and warmed up. And the next one is the tiger pierces the veil. So for this one, you have your legs a wide shoulder width, and then take your right foot and point that one out. And then you can bend. And the movement is, again, shifting the weight like this. And then start here, palms facing down here. And then turn so both palms face front. And then circle your hands around till your palms face down. And then you can bend your knees. You can get lower than I'm going if you want to. Not necessary, but if you can, then go ahead and go to your full range of motion. That tiger energy, that very strong energy, piercing the veil. It's like a veil symbolically over your eyes, so you can't really see how things really are. You're living in a constant daydream. Use that courageous energy, that tiger energy, to pierce through that veil. Wake up from the daydream. And at the same time, you're building strength in your legs. And see if you can arrange it so it's an exhale on this part. Inhale as your arms come up and over. And then make your both feet face forward. Put your hands in front of your chest in prayer position. Heart to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Establish your breathing. And now let's go to the other side. So turn your left foot out and you can make your, yes, turn your left foot out and palms face down here. Shift your weight forward and then inhale and exhale. Make your stance be comfortable for you. You can make it wider. You can bend your knees deeper than I'm doing. With this movement, you're establishing clear thinking. And then bring your hands in front of your chest, adjust your feet, and inhale, open your chest, exhale. And then bring your arms down. Let's move on and do some hip circles. So you can put your hands on your waist. And then when we do the circles, when you bring your hips forward, you can press in. That relaxes these muscles here. And so you can press in a little bit on your lower back and then circle your hips around and do the same thing again. If your thumbs aren't really working for you, you can put your fists back here or your knuckles. Maybe you move around a little bit to different spots on your lower back. Give it a little massage. And then start to turn your hips the other way, the opposite way. Circle. And just one more time. And relax your arms down. Okay, so now let's do turn that into a full body exercise. And it's like this. So put one hand on your hip, one hand here, teacup right here. So it's the spiraling arms or the teacup exercise. All right. So we'll do it very slowly. So it has that hip circle in it, you'll see. So as you bring your hand in towards you, you shift your weight your hip over to the side so there's more room for that circle here. And then as you bring your arms around, and when your arm is up, your hips are forward. And then same thing again. Maybe you want to first establish the arm movement and then just allow your hips to go along with the movement. Keep breathing deep. The idea is to get as many joints into this action as possible. Let's just do a few more times. You can go at your own pace if you like to. And then after you finish the next spiral, bring your hand down and let's do the other side. I think I spilled tea all over on that side. Make it even. So shift your hips over as you bring your hand around. Hips go back. Hips go the other side. Hips go front. And return to the beginning. No need to hurry. Take your time. All this spiraling through your body really moves the energy through all the joints. It's a very complete silk reeling exercise. So all of your joints are, well, you could say oiled with fresh energy. And if you're not doing it exactly the way I am, that's okay. Just keep on moving as much as you can. You can do smaller ones. You don't really want to move your shoulder too much. Or bigger, very slow, luxurious movements. And just take one more spiral. And then bring your arms down by your sides. And do a little shaking. Shake up all that energy we've just opened up and moved through the body. All the energy we've just accumulated with all that breathing. And now when you exhale, exhale with the kidney sound. That's choo, choo. The kidney energy is associated with the water element and with the season of winter. We're getting into winter. So let's do a few kidney sounds. Relax your shoulders. Once more, and then gradually come to a rest. Feel your body. You're probably feeling a lot of sparkly, tingly energy in your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. through your whole system. And now put your hands in front of you with the palms facing down and feel the earth energy below you. If you want to, maybe you can do some little micro movements of your hands. To me, that seems to bring out the energy sensation. And now let's do opening the flow. So inhale, just relax as your arms float up. And then exhale, pull your hands a little bit closer to you as you float your arms down. Inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. Opening the flow. It's a training exercise to make your body learn how to move with relaxation. Opening the flow and then going with the flow. Let your arms float up, relax at the wrists, and then let your hands float back down. Inhale. Imagine you're guiding energy up your spine, and then exhale. And now let's change it up a little bit. Just use one arm. So with your right hand, breathe in, arm comes up, exhale, arm comes down. Very gently, very gracefully. Inhale and exhale. Imagine that you're attracting energy all the way through your right side as you bring your right arm up. And same thing on the left side. When you bring your left arm up, focus on your left side. That attracts energy to your left side. Same thing, right side. Focus on your right side. Attract energy to that side. And now let's grow this into Quan Yin Paints the Rainbow. So you start out with one hand. This is a more balancing exercise. First we did both sides, and then we did one side and then the other side. And this way we will change that to be a little bit more balancing. So I have one palm facing up, one palm facing down or back here, right? And then the movement is you swing your arm up, forward. You can make this a small movement or a large one if you feel comfortable. And you make a circle. This is the rainbow, a circle of a rainbow all around on this side. Full spectrum of energy. And then as your hand comes, you pick up the other hand. And then down. All right. So inhale as you bring your arms around and down. And then you pick up the other hand as you come up. This is the balancing part. Now we'll do the left side. We're picking up the energy, the full spectrum of energy from in front of you, from above you, from behind you. You can bend down a little bit, from below you. And then you bring it into your system and then balance. Same thing to the other side. You have that full spectrum of energy all around. And then integrate left and right equally. Again. Now, Quan Yin is the goddess of compassion, loving kindness and compassion. And here we are filling up with a full spectrum of energy. So we are abundant. We have abundant energy. And when we feel full, then we have the ability to be more compassionate and act with more loving kindness. Just relax your knees. Reach out, circle around. You can imagine all the colors of the rainbow, even the ones that are not visible to the human eye, all of those. Represents your full potential, realizing your full potential. One hand up, one hand down here. Now both facing down. Same thing, other side. And when you're able to act in a compassionate, loving way, then all of that comes right back to you. As you make your circle, come all the way around and don't forget to reach down a little bit. You don't lean over, but you just bend your knees a little bit. Want that full spectrum of energy. One more time. And then let your hands face each other. Make an energy ball between your hands. And when you exhale, maybe pull your hands closer together. Inhale. Spread your hands out. See how that feels? If it feels better to do the opposite way, then go ahead and do that. Just slowly and very mindfully move your hands, focusing on your hands, on your palms, on your fingers. Maybe you want to close your eyes, really feel your hands. We've been charging ourselves up with energy the last 40 minutes or so. And then relax your arms down. Next, we'll do parting the horse's mane. This is an exercise that balances the left and the right brain, and it can be a little bit confusing. So let's start right here. So if you have your right hand on top, left hand underneath, then you turn to the side a little bit. And the movement is from here. So the hands are not right over each other. They're more towards the elbow when you turn here. And then you open the hands up. Do that a couple of times on this side. So you twist, turn the side, twist again, turn to the front. Do a few. And then we'll circle the arms. So the high arm goes down, the other arm comes in front of you, and you just like clear in front of your face. This one, you turn the palm up here, and then this hand comes around. So now we're doing the same thing on the other side. You turn a little bit towards your left, and then you open. Let's do a couple of practices of opening and closing. Open your arms and closing. And now let's put the whole thing together. So open, and then this arm goes down, this arm goes up. It doesn't have to be huge circles. You just wind up this position here. The arm has to cross under here so that you can open up this way. Same thing again. Go really slow so you have time to assimilate all this movement, left and right. Bend your knees a little bit. That helps you to turn. Just breathe through the exercise. If you want to, you can inhale on this part and exhale as you circle your arms and twist, parting the horse's mane. At first, it's a little confusing, but really, I think that's how it's meant to be. Challenging your left and your right brain to work together. And then now bring your hands together and put them over your lower belly, your lower dantian. Feet a little more closer together and bamboo in the wind. Just center your energy right here. Right. And it's about this physical center of your body. Center your energy here. Allow your mind to sink down. Your brain stays here, but your mind can come down. It's sort of like calming down, right? Let yourself gently and subtly rock and sway. And just take one more breath. And then relax your arms down and let's do a short meditation. So go ahead and sit down. You can lie down as well if you want. Make yourself comfortable. Maybe put on a sweater, get out a blanket, put on some socks or shoes. And then today, if you are sitting, let's use the hand position of the monk holding the pearl. And that's like this. So one hand is on top of the other. And then you touch your thumbs together like this. And then if you're sitting, you put it in your lap. If you're lying down, then just go ahead and put your arms down by your sides. And just imagine that there's a pearl of energy right inside your lower abdomen. You have the hand position. It's really, when you think about it, it's very receptive. The palms are up as if you are holding a pearl. Monk holds the pearl. That's a treasure. And it helps bring energy to your lower dantian, but also just focusing your energy does the same thing. So close your eyes and tune in to your breathing. Make your breath slow and relaxed. Just let yourself relax even more every time you exhale. And the pearl that I was talking about earlier is a treasure. It's a pearl of light within you. A pearl of light inside your lower abdomen. This represents the pearl of truth, of your true chi, your true energy, your original chi. It helps you stay centered, grounded, and energized. Now let your mind sink downward towards your lower abdomen. Just let it slowly sink down into your belly. And then imagine a night sky. At first, it's all dark. But then you can bring out one little spark of light, like the first star coming out in the night sky. Let that white point of light ignite in your belly. This white light is located in the center of your abdomen, behind your navel, and about an inch or so below, deep inside your belly, in the center of your body. That's where the center of your dantian resides. Put your mind there in your lower dantian. Bring your attention right there in your lower dantian. Gaze inward and find that dot of bright white light, as bright as a star. Feel that inner light. Feel that inner light. Continue the slow breathing and let it ignite your inner light. This light is your true chi. This light is your original chi. Now let that light expand within you. Let it grow brighter and fill up your whole belly area. This light is healing and brings vitality, health, and healing to all the internal organs. Let the light shine up from your belly toward your chest. Let it expand up towards your chest and light up your lungs, your rib cage, your heart. And then let the healing light spread onto your arms and down to your hands. Let it shine into the back of your body, into your spine. And then let it shine up through your neck and throat. The light is being absorbed into every cell of your body. Send the light up into your head, into your brain. Feel the light in your whole upper body. Now, let the light shine down through your pelvis, down your legs, all the way to your feet. Your whole body shining with this inner light. Feel yourself absorbing this light. Feel the light in every cell of your body. Every cell is lighting up with this healing light. Now let the light start to return back to your belly. Let it come back up your legs and down from your head and arms and chest. And notice that it leaves a kind of sparkling inner radiance in the cells of all your body. Keep guiding the light back to the spark of bright white light in the center of your abdomen. The more you pay attention to it, the brighter and stronger it grows. Take some slow, deep breaths. Feel that you're in touch with your internal power source, your internal power. Whenever you need a little extra brightness, vitality, or healing, it's right there for you to tap into whenever you need it. Now bring your hands on your lower abdomen. And center the energy and vitality right here in your center. Take some nice deep breaths. And then start to make a circle on your abdomen. Absorb all that energy. And slowly open your eyes. And rub your hands together a little bit. And massage your face. Smooth down your hair. Take a little stretch. And take that energy out into your day.